Whoops, wrong video.
You're watching the Hollywood Podcast. You're watching the new one live. You're watching the Hollywood Podcast. You're watching the new one live. You're watching the Hollywood Podcast. You're watching the new one live. You're watching the Hollywood Podcast. You're watching the new podcast.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the New Watch. We'll take it from here. I'm Jimmy, and with us, as always, Mr. Tony York.
Good morning, people. You know, I'm surprised we're having a show this morning, to be honest with
Why?
you. Well, one, it was the first day of hunting season. Fortunately, it stormed like a bitch, so I didn't go hunting. But also, it seems yesterday morning that Jimmy James got arrested here on a weapons charge.
Excuse me?
I seen it twice on the news this morning.
Some guy
2
named
a.m.
Jimmy
Sunday
James.
morning. Yeah, Jimmy James. Only spelled it with the I, like he was trying to.
Like Jimi Hendrix?
Yeah.
Stupid asshole. That's what you get. First of all, you can't steal my name. They'll get you every time. And then to spell it gaily, fuck you. I hope Jimmy James rots.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Got some ridiculous weapons charge, unlawful use, whereas he wasn't using it. He just had it in the vehicle with him, but he also got a no void charge. So,
Well, that'll do it right there.
like I said, I'm surprised we're having a show.
That'll do it right there.
Morning, guys in chat.
Are you familiar with Beyonce?
Only enough to tell you that I really ain't interested enough to give a shit.
Well, she's on the Crybaby left side, right? Does
Right, yeah.
Okay. Well, they're turning on her now. There's no excuse for this, Beyonce. The singer is slammed by fans and disability charities for including the ableist slur spaz into new song.
Oh, jeez.
Beyonce 40. Wait a second. She said, hey, that's my wheelhouse.
Well, this Jimmy James got arrested was 40.
Yeah, yeah. Better stay away from Beyonce, buddy. That's mine. Beyonce 40, a global role model, has used the lyrics "spazzing on that ass, spaz on that ass" in a song in which she collaborated with Drake. The word can mean to freak out or go crazy in the U.S., but it's very widely known that it comes from the word spastic. This term is often used in a derogative manner to describe those with disabilities, especially cerebral palsy.
Oh, take a rolling bucket of flying donut, for Christ's sake.
Listen, I've used this word stop spazzing out, like to my wife especially. Has anybody ever, my great aunt had a dog when I was a kid named Spaz because it would fucking like run around and has anybody ever in their life, except for maybe like doctors in the 1930s, used the word spaz to someone that has palsy or something like that? Like, having to what?
I don't know.
I didn't even know spaz was a fucking medical or derogatory medical term.
Ponder says those people who took offense have a spastic colon because of how full of shit they are.
Oh my god! And her track, and so her track's gonna be re-recorded.
Oh Jesus!
What do you spazzing on that ass? What rhymes with spaz that means the same thing?
If I were writing lyrics, it'd be jizz. That's
Jizzing on
close
that
enough.
ass and them titties.
Changes the meaning completely.
Apparently, some big gigantic bitch named Lizzo had a had to change her song because she used the word spaz. Lizzo
Uh,
changed her offensive. Let me make one thing clear. I never want to promote derogatory language. As a fat black woman in America, I've had many hurtful words used against me, so I understand the power words can have. I can't even keep it together for the whole fucking sentence, man. Oh my god. Oh,
hey,
yes.
lose weight and use whatever fucking word you want.
Yeah. Hey, if you just lose weight and stop having palsy, you can say whatever word you want. Oh my God. Well, her Adele's fans went after her for losing weight. You know who Adele is?
Yeah, I know who would.
The bitch had a pretty good singing voice. I don't know how she sounds now when she's skinny and without those jowls to create that acoustic sound. Cause I don't know. Fat people have those jowls and they could sing. Look at
I
Ruben Studdard. And Jennifer Hudson, she was fat once. But I don't know. This isn't about the fats. This is about the spazzes. So, there you go.
I'm more leaning with Pondering on the spastic colon thing. They're a bunch of fucking assholes.
Look her up.
Who in the hell ever said you had the right in this world to not be offended?
Yeah.
I'm offended by stupidity, but these idiots let their fucking world run away with it.
Uhura? Who's Uhura? Is that the Ursula bitch? Nichelle Nichols?
Yeah, that's the Star Trek
Ursula.
black chick.
Oh, who played the old lady that played Ursula from Disney? She died too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she was quite a bit older.
poor lady. We never fucking celebrated James Caan's life either. He died.
He was another. I can't remember if he was a screaming leftist or not.
Mm,
A bunch of those young ones that acted with John Wayne were. They fucking hated John Wayne. Not enough to turn down the money for acting in a movie with him, but you know,
What's a kaboshes? Is that eyes? That big brown kaboshes? Adele's white lady, but I don't know. Does she have a big ass? Tony, look up kaboshes.
last last time I actually seen her on anything, she had a big fucking everything. Really,
Who, Lizzo or Beyonce or Adele?
no, Lizzo goes way beyond big fucking.
Big everything. Big pussy, big fucking. Oh, Lord.
That's a roller and flour type of deal.
Throw her in a deep fryer, make us a nugget. Call him
Roll and flour
Mississippi.
and look for the wet spot.
But if it's a hot day, man, it's everywhere's a wet spot.
Well, there is that.
Oh shit! What's up, Ozzy? What's up, Gunny? What's up, Shani?
I hate everything and everybody today. Well, welcome to my fucking world. I did, I had said earlier that today's the first day of school. So we had a storm, and I see my neighbor's got this huge fucking elm tree laying on his house. I didn't see no ambulances or nothing. I see him out looking at it, so I assume nobody's hurt. Not that I would give a shit one way or another, but I had a tiny little limb down.
Mm. Yeah, we had some storms coming in here yesterday. Wasn't too pretty. I almost lost an awning. Don't
I
tell her.
haven't looked when I looked around at roof shingles and shit yet, but good eventually.
Oh, he's talking about kielbasa sausage? She's got a big dick? uh, yeah.
No,
I got it, Sean. He says kielbasa and then shows an eggplant. Two different foods, but they mean the same thing.
I seen a video yesterday, I think, that was going on about the whole politically correct bullshit on TV these days. He
Yeah.
said, "You ever notice that when you see an interracial couple, it's always a black guy and a white woman?"
No, that's not true. There's this one fucking show, I forgot what it was, but the girl fucking, my wife watches it, and it was a black girl and a white guy. I
That
have seen
black,
that before. It's rare.
that that back in black or whatever the hell that painted up white family don't count.
That's no, that's black and white, and no, that doesn't count. I'm like a TV show, like a scripted fucking. Damn it! You're gonna
I don't
make
know.
me
The
have to
first
call this bitch right now.
the
What? Go ahead.
first one I ever seen was the Jeffersons, where they were a biracial couple, and he was white.
Yeah.
So I knew that that wasn't exactly true. I had never really thought about it, uh, but I wonder if they're making a fucking statement with that shit too.
Nah, I don't think so. I just think that there's more. I mean, a guy is a guy, so the guy is better at acting. So usually, if you have the relationship, the guy's gonna be the lead actor. So they have to have, you can't have a woman in there fucking up the lines and making that interracial shit look bad or something. I don't know. Got to have a guy in there to save the day. That's what I would assume.
Well, I'm assuming the guy that made this video was one of those that think pussy's all pink, dick ain't. White guys
Yeah, but
fucking black girls is fine, but the other way around, no.
mm, yeah, there's exceptions though. I believe eggplant
Oh
equals
yeah, if the
unicorn.
black guy's got a 4-inch dick about the size of a pencil,
Yeah, yeah, that's happened.
but
That's happened.
this motherfucker looks like he's hung like Trigger or even better, then that's a different story.
Time to blow out some O-rings. um, I got a video, but I'm trying to decide if I want to smoke a cigarette first before I watch it. These are the 5 worst carry guns. It's by Madman Reviews. I just literally noticed them. For some reason, it's in my feed today, so let's do that. Wait, speaking of political correctness, I sent you a message about it the other day about that Justified show. I don't like the word gun thugs.
Yeah.
It seems like it's derogatory towards the. Why can't they just be thugs? And then I noticed that the gun thugs in this show don't even always use guns. Sometimes the gun thugs use ice picks or fucking baseball bats. But they're still a gun thug? I don't like that. Not a big fan of that.
Well, there's not too many gun centrist people writing these fucking shows.
That's true. Gun thug. No gun thug from Miami. Gun thugs from Detroit. Find a
Yeah, the
better.
gun thug from Miami wasn't. killed because of a gun. He's killed because he blew up some guy's fucking head by putting dynamite in his mouth.
Yeah, gun thugs. Um, and I don't like Versailles either. That kind of makes me angry.
What the fuck are you talking about?
They say Versailles.
Well, I believe that may be a Kentucky pronunciation.
Yeah, oh yeah, the Kentucky pronunciation, like we don't give a fuck. We don't care how the Mexicans over there in Spain fucking call this.
Well, I live uh, probably 4 miles from a town named San Jose. And guess
Jose.
what? Oh, yes.
That's wrong. It's Jose.
So by the time, I'm in second or third grade in school and they're talking about California and teachers saying San Jose, and I'm like, what the fuck? That's San Jose. Fucking right over there, for Christ's sake.
Oh my god. Jimmy could be seen as a dog thug or a pit thug. That is funny he says that because pit bulls are about 13% of the dog population, but are responsible for like 50% of dog crime. So that is comparable to other
So
thugs.
they're an assault dog.
Mine's a ghost dog. It was made here without any serialization or anything like that. Unregistered. Um, Ghost Dog was a good movie. What was the movie where fucking the guy with the crooked eye, the black guy with the crooked eye? Forrest Whitaker was
Chris
a
Whitaker?
samurai. Yeah, he was a samurai. You seen that one? He's a,
No.
oh, you gotta watch Ghost Dog, man. Gotta watch. Anybody out there that hasn't seen Ghost Dog, watch it. At least not to laugh at fucking Forrest Whitaker using a samurai sword to kill to kill gun thugs. Pretty
Seems a
tight.
shame because by and large, he's actually a pretty good actor.
He's a great actor, but he does a great job in this shitty movie. He does an awesome job in this shitty movie, but I swear to God, people are gonna laugh at this movie when they watch it. Ghost Dog by Morgan Freeman, or not Morgan Freeman. What the fuck? I just said his goddamn name, Forrest Whitaker.
Laughing like a box of chocolate.
Did he do that one?
No. He might have
Bu-
been in it at some point. I
bu-
don't know, but that ain't him that said that.
Bubba Shrimp, fried shrimp. I don't know how many shrimps there are. But that wasn't Forrest Whitaker. That was actually wasn't that was the guy. Bubba was the guy that's fucking he's Limestone. He's in fucking what you call it? Justified. They got a lot of good actors in that show too that just pop up out of nowhere, like TV actors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with it. I'm at the part where
Well,
fucking she left him. She's pregnant and she left him.
yeah, she's a flighty fucking cunt.
Yeah, but she is better than Ava. I would say that, but Ava's doing her old criminal thing now. She's in her criminal phase. So we're going to let her go through that. Hope everything. 6 seasons, though. Jesus Christ. Didn't know that.
Has Boyd's daddy got out of jail yet?
No, he just got done killing the guy that saw him with that bag. The Waldo Truth. I just watched the Waldo Truth episode. But I can't find Waldo.
Boyd's daddy was pretty cool.
Oh, wait. Boyd's dad?
Yeah.
Boyd's dad's dead already.
Oh, well,
I'm
so
on
you already-
I'm on the beginning of season 4.
I
Raylan's
haven't
dad is
watched it enough.
what?
I haven't watched it enough to memorize every fucking episode.
Oh, well, me and you were talking about episode 1 through 3 the fucking yesterday like you just watched it. So I figured You
I
had to
had
know.
just watched 1 through 3.
Oh, well, whatever, motherfucker. I'm on season 4 now. Catch up with the times. Oh, wait, you didn't watch it yet? I'm on season 4, man. There's 6 seasons. You
I
should be.
watched the whole damn show.
Nah, Gunny says. I'm spoiler. Sorry. Spoilers? Let's talk about these worst guns so I can fucking feed my body poison here.
All right.
Should I share it to you, this thing too? I don't give a fuck about bandwidth. Sean says it ruins my bandwidth, but I don't give a shit.
Yeah, like Permp's got bandwidth problems.
Yeah.
Bandwidth have problems with.
No, we got all the internet out here. All of it. Alright, this is 5 worst carry guns every idiot carries. By Madman Reviews. Don't copyright strike us, sir.
Guns out there for everyday carry. But there are also some really bad guns out there to carry. This is my take on that topic, so please be open-minded. If you think I forgot a really bad carry gun, feel free to put it into the comments. And please also put in 1 or 2 reasons for why it's so bad as a carry gun. Also, just to be clear, we are talking about mainstream guns that are just not that ideal for the purpose of everyday carry. I will not include choices that are obviously too
You're doing a lot of
reliable.
talking, Madman.
Of course, if you want to carry a gun, use one that doesn't go bang when your life depends on it. Makes on the face of it a lot of sense. Just think about it. You get a snub-nosed revolver with 5 rounds in the cylinder.
So
that can makes on the
bad
face
gun
of it a
number
lot of
1,
sense.
Tony, is
Just
the
think about it.
Judge.
You get a snub-nosed revolver with 5 rounds in the cylinder. That can be either 410 bore shotgun shells or 45 Colt. What's there not to like? The answer is a lot.
Accuracy?
Let's get to it point by.
What's not to like? The lack of accuracy. That's all. Those Judges are horrible to carry. Let's talk about that. What's this next one, though?
Well, from what I've seen of people actually shooting the thing, only those fucking Winchester PDX rounds are worth the shit in.
Yeah, I've seen something similar to that, too. Oh, apparently my ad blocker isn't working today.
Today's gear segment is sponsored by Zero Foxtrot.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
One mighty big fellow. It might
But
look
yeah,
small.
I've seen the spread of the shot too much. I mean, using a 45 is cool, but I don't know. I forgot who made the argument a long time ago, but why not just carry a 45 Colt revolver?
Or 1911.
I don't, I'm going to start watching Fargo, Shawnee. Let me finish fucking Justified. My attention span only goes so far. Then I'm going to forget what the fuck I fucking, But yeah, I wouldn't use the Judge. That 454 one that I had is cool, but it wouldn't fit, it was only big enough for the 454. It wouldn't fit any 410 shotgun shells. So I didn't have the Raging 454 one. I just had the regular one. But that motherfucker, I'd use that motherfucker in a pinch.
You could make 454 shotgun rounds.
I'm sure I could. I'm sure I could, and that one had that 7-inch barrel, but I just don't think so.
The thing with them is that everything I've ever seen on them says they're accurate to about 8 feet.
I mean, an 8 feet isn't a lot, but still, nonetheless, I don't even think that it's that much. Obviously, birdshot, you ain't going to want to use birdshot with your handgun. That would be stupid.
It's fine for snakes, they say.
Well, yeah, of course. But you're going to be a lot closer than 8 feet to that snake, too.
Not if I can fucking avoid it, I mean.
Well, if you got that motherfucker, you're going to be pretty fucking close. All right, what's the next one? It looks like the next one is a deagle.
On you. In that case, carry one and have fun. If you're more than
that reminds
average stature,
me, I just seen a video from Gun Jesus that was testing out the new Automag.
New Automag. Oh yeah, they got a new one out.
He said that thing ran perfect.
I watched Demolition Ranch when he did it. He got the original Dirty Harry gun, and then he got the fucking new remade, the remodel, or whatever the fuck they're calling it. And the second one he got ran perfectly. Except for it had a spring and a pin fly out of it in the front part. But, you know, that shit happens. You don't Loctite your shit, and especially 44 of them. I'm sure that motherfucker's giving it a hell of a fucking kick. But
Gunji just went through it and explained all the stuff they changed to make it actually function.
Tony, he wants to, even though you've never really even owned a fucking Taurus, and I've had like 5 of them, Gunny wants to ask you how you feel about fucking Tauruses. So
I have a Rossi.
that, yeah, pretty
Taurus.
much same thing.
That thing is a fucking fantastic gun. So far.
Hmm. I still have my 85, my Taurus 85, 38 fucking snub nose, 2.5 inch barrel, 38 special.
I did own a Taurus PT 709, and it's why I don't own any other Taurus semi-auto handguns. Will not ever.
Oh yeah, that's the one that put a hole in your door.
Yeah.
But I would say that was still, I mean, you've already admitted that was kind of your fault, but I mean, what kind of gun does the extractor not pull the fucking bullet out of the hole, though? You know, it's kind of a shitty extractor.
Well, and the chamber was fucked up.
What, it was too deep? Well, yeah, obviously.
No, it was rough. It wasn't super smooth, and it would hang onto them aluminum shells pretty hard.
And then a Taurus revolver and an SP-101, I think, isn't that like day and night price-wise?
The Taurus that I got, or the Rossi I got, was $300, but that was 4 or 5 years ago now.
Yeah, the SP-101 was like $500-600 that
It
time.
looked good. The finish is really good. It shoots well. It's accurate. It has never misfired.
Even though
I know of.
Even though I wasn't asked, I love every single Taurus I've had. I liked. Even that one Nazi gun. What was it? The G2 Millennium or something like that. Little 12 round Nazi bullets. Not bad. 12 plus 1, I think. I never had a jam in it.
There was a lot of issues with that 709. It didn't want to cycle worth of shit, but it was accurate. You pulled the trigger and it actually went off. Put bullets where you was wanted.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a buddy that had a problem with that their fake 1911 that they had. He got a fake 2011. Is it 2011 a 9mm double stack, or is it 2011 the double barreled 1911s?
Well,
I don't know. They changed terminology on me so many fucking times. I stopped catching up with it. But it was one of those double stack 9mm Nazi round fucking. I'm just gonna call them Nazi rounds from now on.
I believe I heard their knockoff of the 92 was fine.
Yeah, I think it was like a PT-92 or something like that. But yeah, yeah, they had a PT-1911 and a PT-92. I don't know, man. I don't know. They've definitely stepped their game up from when we were first doing the early watch.
I ain't heard of anybody really bitching about Taurus revolver.
Nah. Now there was a whole when we were first doing this, there was a whole bunch. Remember that lady that dropped the gun on the floor and shot herself in the chest? And then there was that one kid that was shaking the gun without having his finger on the trigger and it would go off. But I'm pretty sure Taurus. Nah, that was Taurus. That was one of their full-size semi-automatic handguns. You don't remember that fucking kid shaking the gun and then it just shot? That was like one of the most mind-blowing things we've ever done here on the early watch. I don't know. Whatever.
But really was not into the semi-auto Tauruses anyway, so I didn't ever really think about that.
Well, I think that nonetheless, I think they've stepped their game up since then.
I have only acquired that Taurus because it wasn't a Ruger P95. And that particular decision was a mistake. The 95 was considerably better gun overall. It's just too damn big to use with gloves on.
Yeah. Yeah, Taurus is a lot better than the Aussies, even saying the same thing. Gunmetal guy says, fucking, Jimmy, I know you know revolvers, bro, but you are kind of the yin to Tony's yang. You're the urban, sideways holding gun guy. Tony is the old school revolver, rifle, fisherman, vest wearing reference guy. I mean, should I be offended, Tony? I don't hold my gun side fucking ways.
Pretty sure that there is video of that.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. The police don't even got video of that one. But yeah.
I got that. Fuck, I'll never think what that Rossi is now. It's a 3-digit number, and it's like 951, I think, or 851, one of those. You know, it's a freaking copy of the smaller frame Smith & Wesson than the 686. It's the next one down. That L frame, J frame.
Yes, I know. I like the 686. I know it, yeah.
No, this is smaller than my daughter's got a 686.
What? That's a pretty big gun for a girl, man.
She is my daughter.
Hell yeah. Nah, I ain't gonna. I'm not. I can't stereotype like that because even the wife will she likes to shoot 10 millimeter and fucking. She thought she was shooting 454.
It was given to her by her husband's grandpa.
Oh, that's nice.
He trusted her with the gun, but he wouldn't give it to him.
If you ever have to use this on my grandson, make sure it's a good one.
He told her, after meeting your dad, I know that you can be trusted with this. Like, okay.
I don't know, man. He's saying that, I don't know. I think that that's a good one, though, for you being the older, old school guy and then actually having to carry a revolver and all that shit for duty and shit. I disagree with what Gunny's saying right now. A 357 revolver, 38 to practice, 357 to bark at the moon. But I would fucking... You should practice with what you carry, though.
Yeah.
That's always been my thing. Like, yeah, if you're going to go and have fun, sure, bring some, like, 38 with you or whatever, but...
There really ain't anything wrong with carrying 38, especially.
It's going to put a hole in a motherfucker.
This one we got is 38 special. It's not a 357.
I got the 85. I got a Taurus 85. Satin finished fucking 5-shot 38. I'm embarrassed of it. I've carried it before. But, it's a perfect pocket. They're great for like pocket guns and shit.
Indeed, there's been a lot of motherfuckers throughout the course of history stopped cold with 38.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a shitload easier to get the other 5 shots out of that thing with 38 than just 357.
Oh, for sure, yeah, but don't get me wrong, though. I'm not disputing 38. Trust me, a 38 will kill. A 38 will do its job. It'll stop somebody. It'll do its job. My dispute is if you're gonna use 357, don't practice with 357. Don't practice with 38.
I agree. The gun will react completely different to it.
Yeah.
Around.
Yeah, absolutely.
practice with what the fuck you're carrying so you know where the point of impact is. It will dramatically shift.
Yeah.
Even with different brands.
Yeah. I would always get at least a box just to like pretty much it's garbage. You know, I'm gonna shoot this at the range and practice with it and waste all of it. I mean, it ain't a waste though because you are learning, but I don't know. I always have a fucking box of the same shit that I use for self-defense.
Something to think about with 38 is you might go with semi-wide cutter rounds instead of hollow points. Because
Yeah, but
38, if they're on the edge of the velocity, it'll make a hollow point open effect.
yeah. Well, see, that's why I always, because I have full metal jackets for my fucking 38, like
I wouldn't be
everything.
opposed to that either.
Well, I don't have any. I thought about getting the Plus P. What the fuck is it? The stuff with the screwdriver tip, the Phillips head tip. I want to say Underwood. They had some 38 specials for you know, some high power Plus P. Yeah, whatever. But it was the Plus P versions of that, and I was just I don't know. The revolvers worked great for me. Don't get me wrong, but it is still a Taurus, and they are still made in some Brazilian factory that I don't, you know. So I don't want to take the chance with putting too much in there, even though it is rated for Plus P, I believe.
I don't recall a tour.
I just too many separation issues that I don't want to deal with, even though it's probably not a probability.
Now, to be clear, I don't necessarily look into guns much that I got into. You know, this Rossi that I got, that wasn't mine. That the old lady picked it. After we bought it, I looked at them to see what people said about them, but we had actually bought them by the time we did that because she seen it in the store and she wanted it right there, so I paid for it. But I got no issues with Taurus, really.
All Jimmy's stuff is stolen. Shh. Don't tell nobody that shit, Outcast. I told you that in confidence.
Deeply discounted is what we use here at New Watch.
Yeah, deeply discounted. Let's talk about this Deagle. How come these large caliber firearms aren't good for... Now, it's a Desert Eagle, so let's take away the fact that this motherfucker has to be ran wet constantly. And
yeah, you
if you
carry a fucking quart of Pennzoil with you.
Yeah, if you make it through a magazine, you're lucky. Let's take that out of the equation, because I have seen some people run Desert Eagles. Well, I guess I don't know, but why wouldn't that be a good carry option, Tone? Or is it?
Well, if your hands were the size of that kid right there, you'd have a hard time hanging on to it when it went off.
Oh yeah, the Last Action Hero kid. Yeah, but yeah.
You'd be digging the sight out of your forehead.
Medium to large size guys kind of gun. I wouldn't hand it to a lady or a kid.
With me here, I have to look at the ability to conceal it. That's a big son of a bitch.
Oh, here we're coming up on your shit next. Yeah, that's the part that fucking... That's the part that would be... you know what? Nah, I would put it on a shoulder rig and wouldn't even care. I could open carry.
You know, let's be honest. I carry the 44 Magnum either on the second or if I'm deer hunting. And that's it. I don't carry it just for the fuck of it because it's too damn big. I have to have a fucking jacket on to cover it. So summer carry's out. And it's just, fucking 3 pounds of gun is enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I mean, I do hear you. I'm walking around. I don't think I'm gonna be walking around with that 10 millimeter for too fucking much longer, 'cause that 2 pounds does kind of start to get to you.
I mean, to be honest with you, the biggest reason why I like this Ruger so well is because it's so little and light, and I can shoot it well. I mean, if I couldn't shoot the gun, I wouldn't carry it.
Obviously, yeah.
Gun shoots well for me, and I don't give a shit about round capacity. I really don't. You know, I'm willing to carry a revolver on occasion, and this holds more than that, and is
Yeah.
quick to reload.
See, capacity is always a fucking thing for me, though. I don't know. It's always a thing for me. Like, oh yeah, that's cool, but how many bullets can it hold, and how fast can I reload it?
A
That's
few and not very if it's a revolver.
Yeah, I know. That's why I ended up fucking the one of my biggest regrets in my life is getting rid of that 454, man. That's one of my
But
biggest regrets.
Ruger LC 380 is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm just saying that's one of
Oh,
my
gun
regrets.
mill guy asked that, or gun he
Oh,
asked.
what Ruger are you talking about? Oh,
And I only got that as a whim. My daughter wanted a rifle that I had, and this is what she had, and I said I'd trade.
oh yeah, just kind of make it seem like she's giving you something. Come
Yeah,
on, house.
I was actually going to give this thing to the old lady to throw in her purse, and then when I actually shot it, I thought, damn, this thing was actually pretty fucking easy to shoot, really good.
Yeah, they are neat guns, and I'll tell you what. Even for me, there is something to be like admired about a pocket gun. Cause I just threw that fucking 38 in my pocket this week. Yeah, this weekend that just passed. To go to the store, and boy, oh boy, it's a huge fucking difference than carrying around that big ass fucking full size gun on your hip.
Yeah, I can carry the Glock 19 size gun without any trouble.
Yeah,
And given time, I'll forget that I have the gun on. It really doesn't bother me, but it's not as quick as it is with that LC.
yeah,
That thing, I put it on and instantly. I I don't feel it. It's not bothering me to wear it. Uh, and I just like carrying it better.
yeah.
Especially if I'm getting in and out of the truck and fucking with seatbelts and shit.
I always talk shit about the pansies that want to carry a gun comfortably, but you're carrying a gun and that shit isn't supposed to be comfortable and blah 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 and all that shit I used to talk, but comfortability is kind of becoming a necessity nowadays.
Well, you want to know that you're carrying a gun. You really do. But you don't want that fucking gun to be annoying all goddamn day long.
Yeah,
And that's one of the things with the heavy gun in the shoulder rip. You don't ever forget you got that fucker.
yeah. Well, that's why I want to actually listen to this one, because he's saying that the big bore revolvers, he's showing a fucking Super Red Hawk on the screen right here.
For
At Capriotti's, our hand-pulled
never
turkey
mind.
subs like the
My
Bobby.
fucking,
Voted the
I gotta
greatest
check my
sandwich in
ad blocker.
America,
It's not
start
working
at
for some
$5.99
reason.
for
Castle 460 XVR Smith
He
and
said
Wesson
Castle.
Mag-
Oh my god, he said Castle.
rather
That just pissed me off.
unreliable gun.
Can I
with
even
these
listen to what
rounds.
this guy's saying?
Then there's the argument that you want to go big. Is big only in the realm of semi-autos? XVR Smith and Wesson Revolver. There's the 454 Castle, 460 XVR Smith and Wesson Magnum,
turkey sub,
500 Smith and Wesson Magnum, and 4570 for the Magnum Research BFR revolver that all dwarf the 50AE. And if you go to bear country, wilderness, and such, really get the
I
revolver.
really,
Not only do they pack
my
more
only
punch,
discount
they are
carrying a big gun aside from the actual size weight is the risk of overdependence.
Yeah. Yeah, I have that concern too, but I feel like with these hollows, it ain't gonna really do too much on my end anyway. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. But what he was saying is instead of a Desert Eagle carry a big bore revolver. So he wasn't saying big bore revolvers were bad. He was saying they would be a better alternative to the big
Of course they
semi-auto.
would. They're more fucking reliable.
Yeah. Yeah, something we all can agree on. Let me see. Derringers. Why are Derringers bad? Two shots.
Its many versions is often seen as a great carry gun, and that comes from its teeny size. Take a real look, and you'll be surprised what mighty calibers you can even find in these little guns.
Today, everybody's wanting to make Derringers huge fucking calibers, which...
The 357 is kind of questionable to me just because of the fucking kick on that motherfucker, but I mean a 45 Colt, I've owned a couple of those fucking things, and I mean they're cool to look at, but they suck, man. They suck. Now unless you had one of those fucking those rigs, those taxi driver rigs. You know, he used it in the Django. You just saw him use it on this video. The one that the fucking blonde-haired guy had on Justified. Those little arm rigs with the fucking dresser railing on it, with the dresser rail on it. That would be cool to have, like, if my third gun, and I could hide it in my sleeve. But then again, though, I would probably rather have a small revolver or a small semi-auto.
I wouldn't mind having a Derringer in like 38 Special.
Yeah, see, I would do the 45. I mean, the 45 has a little bit more kick than the 38 Special, but not by much. Not by much. I'd rather put a big fucking gaping hole in the motherfucker if I could. If I just had 2 shots to do it with, and I'm down to my last gun. Shit. Yeah.
Well, if you've gotten down to the Derringer, fucking deserve to get it.
Well, I feel Outcast was saying if it's not comfortable, you're less likely to carry it. But I mean, I'm kind of more on Oz's side. Oz's point of view of it. You want to feel it. You don't want it to be painful, though.
Yeah, I ain't explaining the thing very well. When I carry that Smith & Wesson that I got, the fucking SD9, it's the same size as the Glock 19.
And Tony, are you still there? Tony, can you hear me?
Which is kind of why I tend to grab it when I go somewhere. Carry. Although I need to get a fucking belt clip magazine holder instead of trying to stick it in my back pocket. That's
Yeah. That's what I got too. Oz says he's got a Bond Arms. I got the Rough Rider. Their budget Derringers. The ones that are only $300 instead of $5. I got one of those. That probably has a coat of dust on it that needs to be washed off with water.
I would like to get it there. I want one that's a clone of the Remington.
Oh yeah, I had a Cobra, or was it Cobra? I had a Cobra Derringer. I don't know if it was Cobra or not. I didn't like it. I didn't like the lockup on it. I didn't like nothing about it. Nothing.
All right, what's the next gun this guy's wrong about?
Derringers. Let's see.
I guess to clarify, I don't have to see anything wrong with carrying a Derringer. It beats nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't disagree with that. It is better than nothing.
If you conceal carry,
okay, this ad
you
thing is
just
starting
found
to piss
your
me
new
off.
favorite holster.
The Colt Single Action Army is a great gun, and so are all its clones. There's just no doubt about it. You can
Colt
see it
Single
also in its
Action Army.
exceptionally long production run. Started in 1873, and it's still being produced today. There was only 2 breaks, one during World War
He's just okay. So I could see he's gonna go over the whole fucking single action part of it, probably not being smart to carry.
Well, you get a lot of them that talk about the fact that they're slow because you have to cock them. These fuckers need to go watch cowboy action.
Yeah.
These fuckers are slow to shoot. They're fucking stupid.
Well, what was it? It had to be a movie. What was it where to fear the man with one gun or something like that? What the fuck was that? Where did I get that from?
I don't know. It's all over fucking YouTube saying fear the man that has one gun because he probably knows how to use it well.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I got it from YouTube then. I thought it was like from my childhood or something. But I mean, I guess he knows how to use it very well, or what? I don't know. I would never carry one of these fucking things unless it was like the end of the world type of scenario, and all my guns are broken or lost or used or something. I don't know.
Well, the Colt single action is like carrying a full size fucking 44 Magnum revolver, except for the whole Magnum part.
Yeah. Yeah, you're still pushing out a 45 at about, what, 850, 900 feet per second, something like that?
And to be honest with you, that's enough to get the fucking job done.
Definitely. Unless they have on any kind of armor.
I bet they ain't gonna fucking like them until you get hit with armor.
I mean, it'll leave a bruise, but I don't even think it'll fucking... I don't know. I don't know.
If you can shoot the gun, by all means, that's what you got to carry. Carry. I don't give a shit. I wouldn't choose. But I carry a single action hunting, but I also carry a fucking double action revolver in a holster wall.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but you're just taking all the guns with you, though. Like, this one looks cool.
Stupid law at the time was I couldn't hunt. I couldn't carry a concealed weapon that I couldn't hunt with. So the only option I had here was the 44.
And you had the single action with you. Why?
Because that's what I was hunting with.
A 45?
44. The River Super Blackhawk. I was hunting with that.
Right, but okay, never mind.
And I would carry that 629 in holster or shoulder mostly.
When I'm here, yeah, you're single action Ruger. Well, I don't know why, but when you said single action, I went to the fucking back to this old cowboy 45s.
I probably would be allowed to hunt with those, but why? I mean, they're not.
It couldn't have that much muzzle fucking or the pressures.
The sighting system is not anywhere near as good as the Ruger. And that blade and the notch in the fucking frame don't get it compared to an actual 3-dot adjustable sight.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't argue with that one. Excuse me. What?
Would I suggest somebody carry those guns? No.
Yeah, hell no.
Nowadays, they've changed that so I can carry whatever, or I could if I renewed my freaking concealed carry permit. Not going to. I don't plan to live here long enough to make it worthwhile.
That quote is about me. Get the fuck out of here. What's next? Hold on. Gotta
Sure
get
fucking about me. I got way more than one.
Well, he's from New York, man. They can only have one gun. Probably a zip gun.
And I don't know if they can get permission to go train with it.
Fear the man with one rubber band and a pipe. Oh shit! What's the last
mag
one?
release. Put in a new mag, rack the slide, and on you go. With a double-action revolver, you swing out the cylinder and eject all rounds in one. Then you can reload all chambers in one moment with a speed loader. For a single action, you have to open the loading gate, get out each empty case
So
to
he's
show
talking
their
about
best and have their
the
place.
negatives of
They're
loading
reliable,
the single
plenty of firepower,
the
and are easy to
fucking
aim.
single action.
In a city, however, faced with two-legged Number 1, the Bursa Thunder. The Bursa Thunder is a really unique gun. It's small and does not look so bad. But that's not the unique part. Instead, it's its tendency to burst without being even a polymer pistol. I mean, to get a metal frame to burst, that's an accomplishment of some sort. In that case, it's the accomplishment to just compress some matter to make it quite look like metal, but without the strength necessary to withstand the stress of shooting. Granted, it is an aluminum frame, not steel, but...
One more time, I'm sorry.
So I believe that to be a personal opinion.
Yeah, but have you? I've heard of them having breech wall problems, like them cracking where the firing pin hits the fucking bullet, you know. But I've never heard of the frames blowing up on people. I would normally say this is the Bursa Thunder. See, I didn't know that.
I've never handled one, so I can't say much about it.
They're just, I mean, if you look at it, to me, it's just a really ugly gun. The humongous fucking trigger. All they got to do is move that trigger back a little bit and make that trigger guard way smaller. You could still fit a gloved hand in there. That's ugly.
Gunny, Missouri has a no permit or permitless concealed carry. Open carry varies county to county, so it's not specifically constitutional carry state. But you can carry a gun.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
Missouri, I mean, I'm pretty sure that if you're white, you could have. Missouri lets that's why they don't make a constitutional carry. They still want to, leave some people out. Yeah, I don't know, man. I didn't know it burst like that, but I would say, I mean, a 380 is decent. But I've seen too much shit in my life to know that I want something that's going to put a motherfucker down. 9 times out of 10, if somebody gets a hold of you that's trying to get a hold of you or gets into your personal area, that's trying to get into your personal area against your will, it's not going to be a good time. So I want something, I mean, shit, if not throw them back 5 feet, fucking at least to stop them where they are. They didn't invent nothing to throw somebody back 5 feet yet, so I gotta go with the shit that drops them right where they are. And 38 versus meth might not do that. 380 versus meth might not do that. So Nazi millimeter might not do that. Check your skin tone. Yeah. No constitutional carries. Never mind. Let's move on. I had other shit planned for today. Way more than just talking about Justified and other shit in this guy's video. Everybody go check out Madman Review. He's the fucking guy.
I think I'll pass.
Well, it's optional.
The funny thing about Missouri.
Yes.
When I bought my property, I bought and paid for the property before I found out about the whole county by county thing. But they do offer concealed carry permits in Missouri. And if you have a concealed carry permit, all those people who are doing the quote unquote constitutional carry, concealed carry, have a list of places they can't go into, like bars, churches, government buildings, shit like that. But if you have a concealed carry, you can ignore all that. It's still illegal for you to go in there, but there's no crime attached to it.
Right, it's really more of an owner's discretion kind of thing.
You know, and how the fuck's the owner gonna know if you ain't stupid enough to fucking tell him?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I doubt that I get the concealed carry permit in Missouri. There's no need. I don't particularly care to go into a bar, government building, or anything like that. I'll have to a few times when I go down there, government building, bank. Thank God we have the caliber that'll blow a lung out. No shit.
Yeah, that's Nazi. 9mm. 9mm. I always remember
Don't
that,
forget,
guys.
it's also 9 by 19.
It's got the
So
Reich.
it's Nazi and not for kids.
9mm has the Reich stuff.
Damn straight it does.
Heil 9.
Yeah, you want to go a little further into that? Just think there ain't hardly any bolt actions available today that don't owe themselves a debt to Peter Paul Mauser either.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say Mosin, but they went for that after the Mauser, so yeah. Yeah.
Well, the Mosin's more like the original Mauser with Rare Love. I think it's.
That's all they probably had fucking access to. Commies.
All the modern bolt actions are fucking knockoffs of 098. At least they owe a great debt to that gun. Fine.
The Reich stuff. I thought that would have got a lot better reaction than it did. The Reich stuff. Whatever. Fuck you guys.
It's all in delivery.
I guess. The Alex Jones trial's happening. That's a thing.
I thought you was going to forget that.
I did until I did what fucking Gunny said to the Batcave. I had to go to the Batcave and get the fucking notes. And I got them, and I remembered. He said Sandy Hook was a hoax. You know what? I can't even defend fucking Alex Jones in this one so far that I'm looking at right now because he didn't have to say it. It wasn't a hoax. People died. A red flag would have been a much better use of language. Or not a red flag. What is it? False flag. False flag.
Well, I don't think Jones was giving a shit about the truth. I think he was just giving a shit about getting attention.
Selling his fucking whatever, his like vitamin products and shit.
Whatever the fuck he was trying to sell.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I listened to Alex Jones maybe once or twice years and years ago, and I'm like, man, this guy's fucking no, can't do it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've watched him a couple times for the lulz, you know, just kind of just fucking point and laugh at the idiot type of thing. There's been I think maybe one time he's gotten me. It was with race, but there was like one time he got me like, oh, this motherfucker makes sense. Every other time though, he's kind of just like, yeah, he's a joke.
How drunk were you?
Probably pretty.
I know that used to when I was working several jobs at one time, and I would be up at night. I would listen to talk radio at night and listen to Coast AM and all that weird shit. And then ever so often, Jones would come on, and I'm like, fucking, oh. I mean, the alien shit's one thing, but for Christ's sake, this guy's out of his fucking gourd.
Yeah. He was already getting sued, Shawnee, by the time Uvalde happened. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to go smoke a cigarette right fucking now, but I gotta keep running back and forth to my fucking computer. Also, that school wasn't even in use at the time. What, Sandy Hook? Tony?
I don't know.
I don't know the details of it. 'Cause that had, what was that? 012? I don't pay attention to shit back then. I didn't start paying attention to shit till like whenever we started the early watch, 2016.
Yeah, the Sandy Hook thing, I wasn't back into guns then. I didn't start really getting back into guns until 14.
I remember we mentioned it once, but it was, I mean, it was, yeah, I don't, yeah. But with this whole trial thing, I mean, I don't know. I wanted to go to like a free speech kind of an area, but because I don't really understand, still really don't understand how it was. Who did did he defame the dead kids? Did he defame the shooter? Did he defame the parents? Did he defame the school? I don't understand where the defamation comes in at. I could see a false statement. Did he defame the government by saying that it was them that did this, the hoax?
Defamation in this case means he just pissed the left off.
Yeah, but it's still, to be brought in front of a court of law, doesn't it have to have some kind of substance to it?
Well, I don't know enough about the particulars to say.
He said that Sandy Hook was a hoax. Long story short,
people said that shit, and they're not getting fucking called to court.
He said it on a national level. He made money off of it. I mean, it was all of the, he profited from all the shit from the Heard and Depp trial. Fucking, you know, she said bad shit about him. She profited off of it. So he said bad shit about the school or the shooting or whatever, and he profited off of it. Burden of proof is hard to show intent to harm. The Depp trial taught us that. Yeah. I got the Bluetooth on right now.
Be shit, except be careful who you decide to hop in bed and fuck.
Yeah, if the bitch is crazy, fuck her once and leave. Don't ever talk to her again. Especially don't marry the bitch.
Don't ring that motherfucker.
No, yeah. You're beautifully crazy. I want to make you mine forever. Weird ass accent Johnny Depp has nowadays. But yeah, this whole Alex Jones things though, I don't know if it's necessarily, because I initially, once I heard about it and put it down to like fucking as a topic, I initially thought it was like, oh yeah, they're attacking fucking free speech and they're going after Alex Jones because he's, you know, he's an easy target. Everybody, who doesn't? Even Alex Jones fans make fun of Alex Jones for being over the top and fucking half retarded.
That's a stick. And,
yeah.
You know, I'm one of the first ones to say that freedom of speech doesn't mean you can say whatever the fuck you want to say whenever you want to say it. But
yeah,
to be brought up on trial for it, I would have to look a lot deeper before I made a judgment call on that one. Because that does kind of go into freedom of speech violation at first blush. That's the government saying you can't say this shit.
Yeah, but that's the thing too, going back to what Shawnee says with the intent to harm. I don't believe that there was any intent to harm. I mean, was there
intent to profit?
Yeah, but was there a fucking call to arms though? I don't think that there was at that time. Like, we have to take down the government or so. I don't know.
But if he intended to do harm to reputations of certain people, that's still intent to harm. I'm not saying that he did. I
No,
don't
yeah,
know.
this is all speculation right now because neither one of us. I watched a few minutes of this trial. I wasn't into it like I was with the Heard and Depp thing.
Like I said, I've seen a couple of different things or heard a couple of different things from him, and after that, I'm like, this is fucking fiction. Everything this fucker's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And honestly, I thought that the Alex Jones days were like over with. Like, I don't know. I didn't even think that he was a big hit anymore. You usually hear about him. Even when you don't listen to him, you still hear about some of his
Well,
shit or something.
I think a lot of that shit was trying to tie him and Rush Limbaugh together. Now Limbaugh's dead.
Yeah. Well,
You know, whereas
there was that conspiracy too that he was that dead comedian, Bill Hicks. Said, no, you didn't. No, never heard that one. Okay.
thing is there Rush Limbaugh was one that was pretty smart about how he attacked people in a way that wouldn't come back biting. Where Jones just said what he said.
Yeah, but I mean, it's no different than the other shit that he said, though. That's the thing that's kind of weird to me. And then the
I
other
think
weird part is, where does defamation come in?
they tried to make Alex Jones and Rush Limbaugh look to be on the same plane,
Right? Yeah, I get that.
trying to harm Limbaugh more than anything. I really don't know. I haven't listened to Jones enough on that subject to have any clue what he said about it, except that it really happened.
Yeah.
But he's been on saying we have proof of this and that and the other thing that he didn't have proof of. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that we're watching. I hate to even say the left and the right anymore because it's all the fucking. They're both the same. But there isn't only one Bill Hicks. Yeah. If Alex Jones exposed it was a propaganda show, that it could be considered a national security issue. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, like I said, though, I don't think that there was any call to. I mean, he does do. I mean, he does the same shit that we do, though. Like, we got to get together and we got to do all that. You know what I mean? But I mean, he does it more seriously, I guess. But I mean, I'm serious too. It would solve a lot of our problems as American people and such. So I don't know. I agree with Alex Jones. Free Alex Jones T-shirts, anybody? I don't know.
No.
Nah, probably not.
There's a few others that are out there in the ether on talk radio that are really fucking out there too. And I honestly can't recall names anymore.
Nah. Yeah, it's been so long since I've listened to any of that, like, not even propaganda shit on either side. Just barely started getting back into the propaganda part on our side, and I hate it.
Yeah, no shit. It's the same fucking
Same shit,
tired ass bullshit,
right?
just one side to the other.
Yeah. 2 years, you think something would change? The better part of maybe closer to 3 years? I don't know. However long I was gone, you'd figure that this shit would change a little bit. No change.
Did we mention that Biden got corona again?
New York Outcast says Wolfgang Halbach is a name to check out if you're looking into Sandy Hook. Okay, Alex Jones. No, what is should we get into this, Tony? Do you got time to waste on a fucking trial just in case?
Fine.
Whatever.
I ain't going nowhere right now.
Wolfgang Puck? No, Wolfgang Halbach.
We got one, baby.
Yeah, right. An alarm goes off somewhere in a fucking government building. Wolfgang Van Halen, Wolfgang Halen girlfriend, Wolfgang Halleck, Wolfgang Halleck Nijudas lyrics, Wolfgang Halal. Let's see if I type in his whole name.
First Wolfgang is Eddie Van Halen's kid. You ain't interested in him.
Wolfgang Halbach. Hey, I've never been more afraid to click something in my life. Oh, God. Let's read some comments. Remember when Philip Seymour Hoffman played Dusty in Twister? Oh, yeah, I'm sure Tony does. All loud and extreme. Alex Jones saw it and said that. I'm going to do that.
That's where that We Got One came from.
Yeah. Wait a damn minute. Isn't he double vaccinated, boosted, and Sean's?
Seanced.
How the hell did he get it? Thought he was to end all
Well,
be all viruses.
I learned a new term this morning on TV. It is a rebound remission, or not remission, a rebound. Wait a minute. Infection.
A rebound infection.
Yeah, that's what they said on TV twice.
It was an in and out infection. Fucking.
Just
Oh
like
my
now that
God.
they're now for since the 70s, if our country has a decline in gross national product, 2 quarters, we're in a recession. Until this time, it just happened. Now that ain't the parameters for recession anymore.
Trying to bring us back into 9/11 over here, talking about Building 7 or the Pentagon or the fucking. Was it the single dollar bill was involved in this too? Or no, it was the 5, 10, 20, 50, and 100, where you folded them all in a certain way and you could see everything blow up.
That's a new one on me.
Nuh-uh. Hold on. I think this is a little less dangerous than Wolfgang Halbach, so give me 1 second here. 9/11 folded bills. Images. Where is all of them at? There was a good one where it actually showed like the bills next to the like the the bills being folded up as the destruction was happening. It was kind of a neat one. I don't know how well this is going to show up on screen though, man. It's kind of a dark photo. Alright, hold on. Let me turn on my OBS. Okay, so see the $5 bill. It's going to come up in a couple seconds, but I'm circling it as I'm talking. The $5 bill has the Twin Towers. Perfect. $10 bill has the smoke coming from the Twin Towers after it just got hit. $20 bill shows more of the smoke and more of the towers crumbling. $50 bill shows just smoke, and then the $100 bill shows it's just the rubble, just the cloud of smoke that's left. I don't know how well that's going to come up on the. Let me look at my telephone real quick here. I got the chat up. Yeah, okay. You could see what it is.
Who the fuck's got that kind of free time?
The government. The government. And how could it look it? Okay, you could say, oh, look at how weird it's folded, and how come you couldn't just fold it in half, all that shit. Why would you be able to fold this bill in any way that depicts the fucking tower's sequence of events? How should that even be possible? Hmm?
Ponder said 9/11 theory in his stream pros. Coincidence?
Did it? Are we
He
back?
said it did.
Come on, house.
Outcast said that he happened to go by the Pentagon, I guess that day, and didn't see anything that looked like a plane. No burnt grass or even dirty grass. No parts or junk in the lawn. I don't know, man. Any pictures I've seen of that certainly didn't see any airplane-looking stuff either. I mean, if they crashed a 747, you'd expect to see, parts of fuselage and shit. There wasn't any of that.
Yeah, maybe a part of a wing or something. Something plane-like.
Landing gear, maybe an engine.
Eh. The only remnants we had of that plane was fucking Muhammad, whatever the fuck's passport, perfectly set there amongst the rubble. People were disintegrated by this fucking how hot it was, but this guy's passport served. The terrorist passport survived somehow. Kawinkadink.
Kind of magic bullety, if you ask me.
This is horrible. Who could have done? Oh, well, look right here. We got the culprit.
Plane fucking disintegrated, but this thing's in perfect condition. How convenient.
Yeah, he must have had it in his front pocket.
Be next on the docket to Alex Jones. This shit keeps up.
Yeah, right. Defaming 9/11 or some shit. Yeah, that'd be horrible. Yeah. How do you explain these bills, though, Tony?
I don't. I'm more confused by somebody who has time to sit down and work all that fucking shit out.
I'm telling you, just like the CIA put crack in black neighborhoods, fucking, they just folded up a bill one day in front of a conspiracy guy and were like, here you go, look at this.
Back in the day, I wouldn't have had $176 to even fucking try it.
I don't know how they did that. Hold on, how did they do it, though? I just so happen to have a 5, a 10, a 20, and a 50, and a $100 bill. I even got a $2 bill. I wonder if the $2 bill has anything on the back of it besides a black guy.
You fold the $2 bill up and say all that other shit's bullshit.
You fold up the back of the $20 or the $2 bill, and the black guy that's in it is hanging somehow. What the fuck? Yeah, no, I don't think that's true. All the white people are cheering around him. Look at how happy they are. Look at how happy our forefathers are. Let's see. All right, so I fold it once long ways, right? Then I don't know where to go from here.
It's the same kind of guy who worked that shit. The same kind of guy who has Guinness record for the most Sonic the Hedgehog collector.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure a bit of autism went into these bills. I'm sure of that.
Well, I'm thinking he didn't fucking ever get laid.
Yeah, probably not. I don't know how this turned into me just counting money. Okay, how do I fold the $20 bill to make the Twin Towers?
It looks like they just put a little kink in the fucking middle of it.
Okay, hold on. No, wait. First, this one is a shittier one, so I don't care about this one. I'll probably spend it. Fold it long ways. Second, fold the left-hand side like this. So like it's on a...
Is it worse that somebody actually did this in the first place, or that there's a video that's telling you how to fucking do it yourself?
Fold the right side of the bill. How did they see? How the fuck did they do this? This is the part that's... Oh, I did it! I did it, but I did it backwards. All right, hold on. Fold this side up. And then do the same thing to over here.
Did you get the Kennedy assassination backwards?
Holy shit, it's it was LBJ. He's sitting there in the book depository with fucking Lee Harvey Oswald.
Well, tell us something we didn't already know.
If you fold the $1 bill, you could see the CIA giving Marilyn Monroe fucking pills. Yeah, I'll be goddamned, I got it, guys. Get on Discord here.
You're assuming that anybody here gives a...
What? How couldn't you? I just solved the conspiracy right here in my own home. Let's see. The New Warch podcast. Join the voice call. Turn my camera on. Uh-oh. I should mute first.
Yeah, it'd be nice if you would.
Okay, I did. Okay, we're muted. Now, turn my video camera. Only this time. It's not letting me use the video camera. Okay, do you see it? Nobody else can see it, I don't think. Yeah, because we're not on.
Yeah, I can see it.
You see how I did that?
Well, yeah. I see it from the ones on the fucking YouTube.
But I did it right in front of your face, though.
I'm surprised at how much that does look like Johnson, though.
Where do you see the $1 bill on? Hold on. $2 bill. We could watch the Black George Washington fucking swing. No shock now. The news brainwashed the public. Same with the 6th. Oh yeah, the January 6th thing. Whatever transpired to that? Nothing. No one cares about that anymore.
Well, the left cares about it.
They still got their committee, huh?
Yeah, it's on fucking primetime TV.
I don't. Yeah.
It was last week.
I don't do that. And that is that still saying that like Trump caused it or whatever? Is that what they're trying to do with that whole thing?
Well, yeah, Trump did it all.
Trump sent his white supremacists to the Capitol.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I remember that, and I don't care to go back over it.
Caused a bunch of deaths.
Yeah. If that's his bank card, I wouldn't have shown that, but thanks, Jimmy. Papa needs a new pair of shoes. It ain't. It was a folded $20 bill. Too much is going on at one time, guys. Bear with me. Bear with me. New Star Wars spinoff goes woke. Yeah. China releases video of a missile strike. Another thinly veiled threat to Pelosi. Oh, he bro up another thing. What do they bro up anyway? The water? Tony doesn't know?
No, I don't. They dropped a space station in the water, a rocket from the space station.
We bro up our own space station. Let's see. Chinese army releases video of a military launching missile strikes and attacks in another warning to Nancy Pelosi as Taiwan cancels leave for soldiers to prepare for her trip tomorrow night. I don't know why they fucking parenthesized trip. So we don't like China in this situation?
I'm thinking about that myself.
I mean, there's a lot of things that China makes that we use.
And the whole story so far, there's only one part of it that ain't useful, and that's Pelosi.
Better not fuck up my PlayStation fucking Plus subscriptions here, China. What did Pelosi? Pelosi's over there poking the panda bear or something?
I have no idea.
Oh, they're friends with Singapore, and China doesn't like Singapore. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi with Singapore's Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong shaking hands during a meeting in Singapore. They posted a video on WeChat showing missiles being launched hours after a report. They Facebook lived a fucking missile strike. Get the fuck out of here.
Ponder says, in another example, Ponder was right. China said on record that they would shoot down her plane if she goes to Taiwan yesterday. And like thinking we have a problem with this because.
Yeah, why aren't more people telling her to go?
Ponder's response, where do I send the thank you part? Oh, shit.
We already talked about the Ursula lady dying. Man killed by his own woman, or his own bullet. Texas man shoot and injures woman only to die himself when the bullet exits her neck and hits him in the leg. Well, ain't that some ironic fucking shit right there? Byron Redmond, 26, is believed to have shot the unidentified woman in Dallas, Texas. A preliminary analysis appeared to show that the same bullet hit him in the leg. The pair were found outside in a car outside a hospital with gunshot wounds. Redmond died at the hospital. Police have not revealed the identity or condition of the bitch. That sucks.
For whom?
Probably both, man. Probably both. I guess it would, it would depend on how annoying the girl was, I guess. Maybe everybody wins in this situation. The idiot's gone, and the chick.
Well, obviously, he skipped the part about the know your target and what's beyond.
Did it? What is this? A 22 caliber ammunition. Da 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 da. So this motherfucker bounced off of her bones. There is no safety rule would have saved this gentleman. Besides, don't shoot something you don't want to destroy, or I don't know. Other than that, no safety rule would have saved this man. That sucks. He shouldn't have shot her in the first place. I guess it sounds like it's saying that it sucks that his plan didn't go all to excuse me. Putin's troops forced to give up territory. Ukraine reclaims settlements. Kenny Chesney concert ends in tragedy after a woman dies. I'm just reading headlines now. Sheriff's deputy killed by a drunk driver. Ooh, Putin speaks out on nuclear war. Putin says there can be no winners in a nuclear war. It should never be started. UN head Antonio Guterres warned on the same day that humanity was just one miscalculation away from nuclear annihilation. The Russian president put Russia's nuclear arsenal on high alert in February. State TV pundits in Russia suggested using nuclear weapons against the UK. What?
How come Britain always gets the fucking bomb? Fuck they do.
Started corrupt governments in every single nation, so that their corrupt government can strive. Mic drop.
Aside from that, we've been doing that for 100 years.
Yeah, but the Queen's been doing it to us, though. I think that everybody really knows where the real power is at. And it ain't with the U.S. It ain't. The monarchy is where it's at. January 6th circus is nothing more than a dragged-out plot to disqualify Trump as a candidate for 2024. That's why they're in recess till just before the midterms right now. I still haven't gotten them.
Come back out and Trump's the devil.
Yeah. Remember when he did this? Oh, no. Racist. All that shit. It'll be fun.
I'm rich. I can grab him by the pussy. And they'd let me.
He's a rapist, racist, rapist. You don't see him grabbing any people of color's pussy. Or pussies of color. I don't know if that happened or not. Did he?
I don't know.
He could have.
I don't think he ever actually grabbed one that got reported. He just said he could.
I'm sure he's gotten some pussy. No, I'm saying, has he ever gotten ethnic pussy? I'm sure he's went to other countries before, and I don't know.
I haven't done any sorting out of anything the past few days.
No, he hung out with Epstein. I'm sure he had some different flavors in there. Except for it seemed like Epstein was just stealing little white girls.
I imagine he gets you whatever color you want.
I'm sure, yeah. But the white girls were the only ones that were there, like to sue him or whatever.
Well, to give the place character.
You want to win, don't you, Shanika? Then you can't be on camera. Just Jessica and Brittany and fucking. Oh, shit.
People whose names we understand.
Yeah. We could trace them back to definitions of something somewhere else. Who hasn't grabbed a chick by the pussy? I'm not gonna affirm or deny.
Especially the singular part.
I got a question for you, post and the chat. How mad are you about this so-called prisoner swap with that damn whack WNBA player nonsense? I stopped paying attention to that bullshit, but I did read in my little news thing that they were going to do a prisoner. Who are they going to give him? Do you know? Tone?
I think he was a pretty high-level Russian spy.
For some fucking... Well, I guess she could dunk. At least she could dunk, kind of. Can you dunk, Tony? Can this Russian spy dunk?
If the basket's low enough.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, they should have kept that bitch and let that bitch rot.
Right, yeah, because she did break the fucking law there.
A Russian arms dealer, dealer of death. A gun dealer. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because that's
Vegas guy.
The Vegas guy? Yeah, right. The real Vegas guy? Not their old retired CIA patsy that was under MK Ultra. You know, I'm just joking. Just speculation here.
Let's see if we can convince this fucker to take out Kennedy if we give him enough fucking LSD.
Yeah. Pretty much. He says, so Gunny says, let me get this straight. Old Brandon gave millions of dollars of weapons that he's trying to take away from citizens to terrorists. Now he wants to trade a gun dealer for a too tall mascot. I mean, the whole first part about trading guns to terrorists, the Democrats have been doing that for fucking any time they're in office. When don't they support somebody that ends up fucking us?
That is kind of a running theme with
Yeah.
fucking public.
Yeah. And then the Republicans all see. I keep getting drawn back into it, but I mean you can't help it. But the Republicans are always the fucking, the racist, xenophobic people that have to pull out their dicks and fucking, no, we're just solving the problems that the fucking Democrats caused by giving weapons to people that end up fucking turning on us. That's all.
Well, they didn't even bother to wait for him to turn on us for Biden. They were already against it.
Yeah, they're like, fuck it, we hate them. But listen, I don't know, man. That's the weirdest shit. That's also what gives me fucking the idea that they're all just one company. Uh, but it's the whole independent thing. When we were watching the fucking them try to vote our rights away the other day in Congress, and there was a lack of independent presence. No independent presence. And I thought that to
Now
be
let's
hilarious that they still put the word independent there for some reason.
let's be clear about this basketball woman. She is one of the ones that didn't want the U.S. flag flown at WNBA games.
Oh yeah, get the fuck out. Yeah, she's one of them fucking kneel to the national anthem fucking. I mean, I don't know if she literally says that, but she's one of them.
Who
One of
does
them.
she call when she gets hauled into fucking Russian slammer?
America, help me. I was taking Kush oils or so, cannabis oils across state line or across country lines.
Now, according to the news, they were prescribed for her whatever fucking illness.
That listen to me. Fucking, I'm sure weed does have anti-inflammatory fucking characteristics. It does have fucking, pain relief. It does give the fucking appetite. It helps out with all that shit. But I mean, get the fuck out of here. If that didn't start off as an excuse for people to just smoke weed, go get your fucking card. Doctors were handing cards out. So I mean,
Mine wouldn't, and I fucking tried.
doctors were. Oh well, yeah. I don't know. Illinois is rough, man. But fucking, I know that there was a lot of places that were just, especially out here on the wet California, Arizona, motherfuckers were just handing out these cards. Get headaches? Yeah. Oh, but you need the weed. So I mean, I don't know. Call me a conservative if you will, but this whole fucking pot thing was just the pot doctors are just making up excuses for people to get high. That's all that is. And it makes states a lot of money,
Well, yeah.
which is always a good. I mean, can't complain about that too much.
We've they just reported here last week at some point or the week before, real recently, that we've made like $2 billion in tax revenue off of it the past year.
Holy fuck, man.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, Jesus H. Christ.
Yeah, that ain't no pennies. That's, yeah.
Who in the fuck is out there on the road fucked up?
But then you wonder, like, all I really see getting done with state money is all that shit is like road work, and not even really great road work, just like here and there, patchwork almost. It's kind of like, what the fuck are you guys doing with all these billions of dollars? Building more homes too. I've seen that. I've seen a lot of homes being built now.
They're putting like $12 into roadworks and $1.25 billion into solar and wind energy for Chicago.
Shit.
And whatever's left over in Pritzker's pocket.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I know some people are getting a few billion of money. You know, they're getting cashed out for some of these things as well. But I don't know, man. I mean, we all know it's all cricket. What the fuck are you gonna do about it? What can be
Start a
done?
podcasting, bitch.
Yeah, that's it.
Works for us.
Cry and complain. And I'm fine with that. I mean, until if there's ever something where a whole bunch of people want to get together and fucking, you know, not riot or anything like that, because that's just, I think that's fucking corny and dumb. But, you know, actually get together and fucking like try to do something, vote something out, or fucking send a letter, or go out on a petition, or fucking whatever,
Raise
protest.
arms against government.
Ha 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 ha. That's a joke. But you know, if it does ever happen, I'll be here. Um, but yeah, that's we're just kidding.
Listen to the fucking burning of that backpedaling.
We're just joking. Um, I mean, I don't think we're that big where anybody that matters is listening, but I also don't want to take that chance.
I'm still waiting for him to knock on my door. I want to see if I still got all the guns I bought.
Yeah. Well, don't take any. I guarantee you get pulled over in Chicago with one of them guns. I guarantee you it'll happen.
Well, I don't.
Can we see that gun that you got pulled over with on your trip to Chicago?
That is kind of odd if you think about that. Why the hell would somebody in fucking Delaware give a shit about being pulled over in Philadelphia except for the whole...
They sent them agents out there, though, man. They thought that they had a bust. They thought they had a bust. They thought they were going to catch this guy without his gun. Then they were going to, you know, get a whole fucking line of questioning going. And why were you in Philly with it? And who in Philly has it now? And blah, blah, blah. They would have fucking... They went there expecting to fucking gang rape this guy. Guaranteed.
Probably hoping to get his house and possessions, money, all the guns.
Yeah, how long have you been doing these straw purchases for? Can we fucking add in all of your straw purchase profits to any of your fucking assets? And yeah, of course. Of course. Of course. Yeah, whoever said that, I think it was Gunny, but whoever said that you know your average regular criminal isn't really worth busting because they don't got shit. I think there's a lot of truth to that.
Yes, Muscles, you missed all the good stuff. Good morning.
We had some good stuff today?
No. But
Yeah,
why the hell shouldn't I try to burst his bubble?
no, we didn't have, it wasn't bad. For sure. It wasn't as silly as it usually was, but that's just because I got to go to the dispensary yet.
Ah, so you fucked up.
They don't open until till 9 o'clock.
So you're going back to California, you lying fucker, huh?
Nah, actually, nah. Vegas. Holy shit, man! Vegas has the fucking best shit. I went to that California place in Death Valley. Turns out, right? And I should have known
It's
this
in
just from
California.
yeah. But I should no listen. But I should have known it was an Indian reservation. I should have known by passing it up or whatever. But I'm like, whatever. I just thought it was just a fucking crusty, musty desert like I live in. But no, it was an Indian reservation. So I went in there. I bought a little bit of weed, and my right hand to God, may everything I love burn on fire. It fucking tasted like gasoline, like literal gasoline. And I'm like, you know, and you know, there's jokes and rumors being told of the Indians getting high off of fucking gasoline and whatever raid and whatever they can get their hands on. And I threw it out. I ended up throwing out a whole fucking quarter ounce. But Nevada or Las Vegas, let me tell you something. Las Vegas has this one dispensary that has California fucking pot. Like they have California growers or distributor, however that works. And I'm going back to Vegas. Every single rip. I'm not going through my guy anymore. I'm not going through Pahrump dispensaries. I'm traveling to Vegas on a weekly basis. So anybody that goes to Vegas, make sure that you go to the. Oh, I might make a fucking. Nah, not sour diesel, Bubba Kush this time, and then I'm going back for Jesus OG today. I'm, pr- I'm either Jesus OG or Purple Panty Dropper, one or the other.
I love the name.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's. But see, the Jesus OG has a higher percentage of THC than the Purple Panty Dropper. But I'm thinking about getting some of the Purple Panty Dropper just for the name of it.
Well, yeah, you don't want her unconscious. That's
Yeah.
great these days.
Yeah, right. Hey, yeah, that's curious too. There, that just made me curious. You know how they changed the law over there? If you have a fucking drink, you can't give consent.
Yeah.
What about a joint or a bong or a fucking? Because you are still like under the influence, and you do somewhat lose inhibitions.
Well, I'm sure that it's under the influence of anything.
Oh, really? That's interesting. No more sharing with these hoes.
Proof that women can't be trusted with themselves, I guess.
I don't know, man. It's all every state that I've been in. Like he asked, Gunny asked how much does a platinum lifetime dispensary cost? It is. I don't know. I don't have a card. I know that they do their medical card $250, but every state I've been in has been recreational. So I just walk in that motherfucker. But I do have in Pahrump. I have elite points that you know goes up your points. I'm in elite status. And then this one in Vegas, I've only gotten a couple ounces from them so far. So fucking right now I'm platinum, or no, I'm sorry, VIP. Next is platinum, and then I'm gonna be their elite too.
VIP bailed in petroleum.
Varnished in petroleum.
Well, you think about it, the gas might throw off the dogs.
Yeah, that. Yeah. Oh, I'll never go to fucking California again. There's zero reason to go there. Zero reason. An ounce of Cosby sauce. Jimmy, I was kind of joking with Jam, son. You are related to Cheech or Chong, brother? Nah. I watched their shit, though. And I used to listen to a couple of their albums. My ma had some. My grandma had some. Or no, my ma had some, yeah. But yeah, man. I don't know.
Did you
Yeah.
finally get that song I sent you like you wanted?
I got it, yeah. It's on the computer. I didn't have a chance. I've been watching Justified all fucking weekend, Tony.
Just want to make sure you got it so I can
Oh, yeah, I got it. It's coming. Coming
throw
soon.
that fucking note away.
Tony's guitar riff and my voice coming soon. Your ratings go up. Do you get free snacks? Yes, actually. The more points you can get edibles. You can get free pre-rolls. You can get free flour. I hate when people call it flour. I think that's the most faggoty shit ever. Call it weed flour. But
Well,
yeah.
there is something to be said for the bud.
Well, it's not. That's the thing, though. It's not the flour. It's the bud. It's a bud, not a flower. So if you want to get all technical and gay on me, call it a bud. Not, oh, we have this in flower today and fucking shut the fuck up.
Just going through a bunch of shit I had years back. Found one that I had never had any kind of melody line to go with, so I sent it.
Yeah, it ain't the easiest thing to write to, but I'll figure it out. I might speed the
Said it
tempo
would
up.
be easy.
Huh?
I never said it would be easy.
Oh, no, yeah, I know. Well, I thought you sent it to me because it was fucking hard. Like, see if this asshole can do anything with it. Does he have any real talent, or can he just write down words?
Most of the time when I was doing that shit, when I would come up with a riff, I would come up with a melody line at the time. But I don't remember them anymore.
It was good. I liked it. So,
I got about 120 of those.
oh well, we might need to get to work, Tony. Might need to get to work. They're not all the same drum line, are they?
No,
Okay, good.
that drum thing is just what's in my fucking effects pedal.
Right, yeah. It's possible, Shawnee. I don't know. It might be, sometimes they're hits, sometimes they're not. But it
It
is going
was
to
an
be.
okay riff.
I think it was better than okay, personally. I liked it.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
And then it almost kind of was like, it almost reminded me of Kirk Hammett, kind of. Like a Metallica kind of riff. It was good. You guys will hear it soon. We're pumping this cock up right now, but we're getting ready to put it in you soon. Couple days.
You got to turn your pocket out. Hope.
What else you got, Tone? Anything going on over by you, or anything anything? News, gun
Well,
related?
I was going to take the day off and go squirrel hunting, but it stormed like a fucking bitch at daylight.
Yeah, you been getting bad storms lately too, or nah? Just today?
We've been getting a shitload of rain, but today was the first day we've seen anything that fucking blew trees down.
Yeah, it's been fucking coming down over here, man. It started my last day in Arizona last week. It was fucking pouring, and then once I got back over here, it was clear, beautiful out, and then fucking just started coming down the next day. Pahrump Home of Arms
I
store, yeah, yeah,
I really
they're out here.
hate to burst the bubble there, Kenny, but I haven't smoked weed since December 7th of 1981.
Yeah, he tried to get the card, but failed, and then gave up.
Actually, as far as cooking squirrel, it's like making chicken stew. Use the same fucking recipe for stew. Is what I do most of the time, but I was trying to feed more people with it and stretch it too.
Well, that's how I've always done
Frying
it.
it, I
That's
never tried.
Yeah, I've never seen that either. I've eaten. Hey, no, I've eaten rabbit nuggets. Get out of there. I've eaten rabbit nuggets before, and then the alligator too. I'm about to make some alligator for Thanksgiving. Oh, I told you already. But yeah, rabbit nuggets are all right. But other than that, all them small little fucking critters usually get put into a stew.
Squirrel is pretty reminiscent in texture of dark meat chicken, so fits into those pretty well. I've done it using the stuff to make beef stew with too, and it works fine that way.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's greasy though too, so I don't know.
What?
And squirrel greasy too.
No.
Hmm. Well, I don't know what the fuck caused all that grease then, but something did.
I never have known it being greasy. The only one that ever
Maybe it
hit
was
me
rabbit. I don't know. It was
really
fucking.
greasy was coon and bear.
That's what it was. Raccoon.
Last coon I had cooked very greasy.
If my grandfather ever killed it, he fucking cooked it and ate it. No matter what it was. One
One time
bird.
I tried bear, it was greasy as hell too. But with bear, it probably depends on when. Get them right before they're going to go hibernate. Yeah, it's going to be able to try to store fat.
You hunted bear?
No,
Oh, I was gonna say that'd
I've
be
ate
cool.
it though.
I've never ate it. Is it good?
I didn't care for it. It was too damn greasy. But most stuff like that, it depends on how you cook it. Pretty much, you get the right person cooking it, anything good.
Mm.
I don't like rabbit because I don't like cleaning it.
I never had nothing to do with that. The first animal that I ever I've done the squirrel before. The first animal that I ever actually like took apart was a lamb. And he got it with all the like insides in it and shit. It was fucking gross.
The rabbit just reeks to clean, and so does deer. And if you damage the guts, it's even worse.
I'm pretty sure too. Shit, I didn't look at that neither. I'm glad you just said something because he says Kodiak is delicious. It's all in the prep work on what and what the bear ate. If it's a spring bear or a year or a winter one. I gotta look and see if that gator comes with fucking innards or not.
The time I tried bear was in northern Wisconsin. There were a lot of them being eaten in garbage dumps, so that may have been it too. I don't know. I don't know where the bear came from. You know, didn't care for it.
Gator shopping.
I've only run across one thing that I didn't think I could possibly ever figure out a way to eat, and that's cow tongue.
Medium. Oh, they got small ones. What's the small one weigh? It's 114 bucks.
Small what? Bear?
Small gator.
Yeah, that's fucking cheap for a small bear.
6 to 9 pounds. That's not enough for Thanksgiving. Alright. Medium
You
gator.
cocksuckers know what a goddamn turkey is?
Yeah, I'm fucking sick of it. Sick of them cocksucking turkeys. 9 to 14 pounds is a little better, but I think I'm going to have to go large. Not everybody's going to eat it, though. They're going to have turkeys going, too. I'm forcing my wife to make nuggets, the tail nuggets, because I miss those, and then I'm going to just throw the torso and the arms and everything in the head on the fucking grill. You know what you know about head cheese, Tony?
That I probably wouldn't try it.
That's supposedly the best part of the gator. I tried the jaw, the like the under part of it, the meat that's like its neck and its jaw. I tried that meat. It was pretty good. But supposedly the head cheese is the most desirable. Ew. Why?
There was a thing about eating basically the meat underneath the eyebrows of the blue cat too.
Yeah.
Actually, that was really fucking good. I did that. But I'm not sure that I would call it meat because it was pretty translucent.
It's head cheese. That's the head cheese.
Well, if that's what that is, then it's all right. At least
Yeah.
it was off the catfish.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's not like a meaty. It's weird. It's a weird texture. So I don't know.
Unlike the rest of it, it didn't really taste fishy.
So 150 bucks for 14 pounds. I don't think that I think I'm gonna have to go with a large or an extra large.
Say, 14 pounds doesn't seem like all that large.
That's medium. That's a medium gator for 150 bucks. A
Gators I
bag.
seen trying to eat James Bond look like they dress out at 100 plus. Might be crocodiles too, I don't know.
No, yeah, but yeah. What is this one? This one's Creole Food. That's the same store for this. Oh, that's the same thing. Dang it. Okay, so maybe I'll just go to. Go ahead.
I know there's an outfit in Wisconsin that you can buy wild game from. Get a shit. can't remember the name of it now.
Well, this one is the same one that I got last time. Remember that video? It's the same one that I got last time. But I want to say I got a medium. And that was like an entire fucking barbecue. That fed everybody. It fed like 10 motherfuckers. I'm trying to feed like 4 right now. And as soon as you say it, you know, these fucking kids nowadays, what a bunch of faggots, right? Fucking, you say something about this, an alligator, and they're all, ew, gross, but you could eat a hamburger. You know what I mean? Like, there's the slaughtering process. Like, yeah, I'm going to have to cut it up right here. You're going to help me or whatever. Ew, gross. The fuck you mean, ew, gross? How you think they make them hamburgers? How you think they make them fucking chickens? How you make, you know, what the fuck? Motherfuckers
Yeah, well,
would die horribly in the fucking end of the world. From starvation, at least.
that's part of why fucking they say that if shit went really bad south, that 90% of the population would die within the first year.
Good riddance. Good
Pretty
fucking
much
riddance.
my thinking.
Good riddance. Um, all this talk about food is kind of getting me hungry here, Tone. And my cook is not here right now.
Mine is, but he's feeling pretty fucking lazy.
You got a boy cook?
Me?
Oh, I know. I got a girl cook. She's not here.
She's out paying for Gator.
Give them little shits pulled pork sandwich made out of Nutri-Rat without telling them and watch them gobble it down like Monica under the Oval Office desk. Yeah.
Hell, actually, my granddaughter, the oldest one now, when she was about 4, watched me clean squirrel for the first time, and she ran around the front and told her mom, she said, Grandpa just ripped its head right off.
Oh, shit.
She was fucking fascinated by the whole thing. And ate the squirrel that night. That was
I always like the part where you pull off the sweater. That always sticks out to me. You step on its fucking ass and then pull the fucking tail up and then it all, yeah. That part sticks out.
it's all fun.
It's all fun. Yeah. That's how I fucking know that I was a sick kid because that shit didn't bother. Well, I don't know. It didn't bother your kids either, though, right?
No.
See? So it's just these kids nowadays. That's all it is. I'm not a psychopath. These fucking kids are the one that are, like, wrong.
Yeah, they need to spend the afternoon in a slaughterhouse one time.
Everybody will be a fucking vegan by the end of the
No
day.
shit. Beef prices and hog prices will plummet. We're going to have bacon for like 80 cents a pound.
End of the show?
Yep.
Have a good day, everybody. We'll probably be back Wednesday.
I like that optimism there. We'll probably be back.
More than likely, maybe. Nah, we'll be back.
Hold on a second.
Go ahead.
Oh, no. He's posted that thing you talked about earlier.
What?
Texas man dies. Lesson, don't use a 22.
Yeah. It'll bounce right back in your leg and you'll get infected with whatever the bitch has and die. Or maybe it hit his femoral artery. I don't know. Who knows?
Femoral leakage, I don't think it's contagious per se.
Who knows? I'm not a doctor, Tony. Are you?
No, even though I've played doctor a lot in the past.
Goodbye.
Everybody have a good day.
I hope you have a shitty day.
Thank you.
Not you, everybody else. I hope Tony has a great day, and everybody else's day sucks.
Fuck, I can live with that.
Yeah, me too. All right, bye.
Bye, everybody.
You're watching the NWP podcast. You're watching the new one live. You're watching the NWP podcast. You're watching the new one live. You're watching the NWP podcast.